Big story tonight, the Phoenix police chief suspended for a day. Other department leaders demoted as investigations wrap up into Phoenix PD.
ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing exposed false gang charges against protesters and that challenge coin within the department. His politically charged investigation sparked the city to hire a law firm to look into all of it, and now their findings are in.
No one knows these cases better than Dave. Tonight he's breaking down the key takeaways and what got us to this point.
The outside investigation is damning. It confirms everything ABC 15's reported this year. And it shows this scandal reached the highest levels of the department. That includes Chief Jeri Williams. Now first, the findings about the protesters who were falsely charged as a criminal street gang. Here's a timeline. This group was arrested downtown on October 17th. 10 days later, Police Sergeant Doug McBride and county prosecutors testified before a grand jury and claimed they were an organized gang called ACAB, or All Cops Are Bastards, because it was one of the things they chanted. They also testified the group was like the Bloods, Crips, and Hells Angels. None of that was true. The investigation confirms it. Quote, "We found no credible evidence to substantiate the classification of ACAB as a group or gang, or that the protesters would resort to violence." The investigation also confirmed the decision reached the highest levels. Between the arrests and the charges, at a meeting on October 23rd involving prosecutors, the FBI, and Phoenix officials, including multiple assistant chiefs, everyone signed off on the plan. Not only did they all approve, it was discussed and agreed that Sergeant McBride would file a second incident report in order to bolster the gang charges.
Back and forth.
And Sergeant McBride did just that. The report states the day after the gang charges were obtained, he went and filed a new report to describe the group as a gang for the first time. So where was Chief Williams in all of this? Well, she claims she didn't know, that none of her multiple assistant chiefs told her. Now, to the part of the investigation into this challenge coin. We exposed its existence in a February report and then how it has ties to hate speech. It's from this incident in August 2017. A man was shot in the groin by protest response officers. To celebrate, police shared, sold, and traded the coins. But the Ballard Spahr investigation confirmed it wasn't just coins, but also t-shirts, patches, and other memorabilia. In fact, there was a box full of the material, quote, stored in a station briefing room, which is a high-traffic area. The investigation was not able to determine how many total officers had the coin, if officers came up with the design, or who dropped off the box. But everyone denied any knowledge about the meaning of the language on the coin. As for Chief Williams, she was shown pictures of that coin in 2019 during a deposition as part of a lawsuit, but she took no action. The investigation finding PPD leadership failed to take appropriate steps to investigate the challenge coin and related memorabilia. As discussed above, no official investigation was completed until Ballard Spahr was retained nearly 4 years after the coin's creation. And here's why the coin and the gang charges are connected. If Chief Williams properly investigated the coin years ago, the gang charges likely would never have happened. Many of the main officers who had the coin are the same officers who handled the protest arrests in 2020, and that includes Sergeant McBride. I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
So Dave's here with us now. There's a lot more here, a lot behind all of this. We were going to talk about the things that really stand out to you in all this, but at 5:52 tonight, this situation totally changed.
Yeah, we were going to tell you that Chief Williams did not respond to any requests for comment and how the city actually did not fully cooperate with the investigation. But just tonight, just now, minutes ago, County Attorney Alistair Adele released the results of her own outside investigation. Now, this is something that we've been asking for updates on for months, every week for months. I make sure to check in at the beginning and end of every week. In fact, yesterday morning, I said, hey, I heard this is done. Are you going to release it? We heard Phoenix is done. They didn't get back to us. They drop it now in the big shadow of this Phoenix investigation, knowing it's going to suck up all the news coverage, and so that they don't have to answer and face the same level of public scrutiny tonight. And really, that shows you why we're in this position in the first place. We have officials like Chief Williams and County Attorney Alistair Adele who are not willing to answer questions, serious questions about the failures of their departments and how people were framed exercising their First Amendment rights. So we're going to be going through that report tonight. We've asked County Attorney Alistair Adele for an interview. I emailed them immediately and said, we expect her to sit down tomorrow. If she doesn't, we'll of course catch up with her because she needs to answer these questions, especially after how she conducted releasing this investigation tonight.
Yeah, literally coming out about 9 minutes ago. So we'll let you read through it. You haven't even had time to look at it yet.
Just saw the email and then had to come out here.
All right, we'll let you take a look at it. Meantime, we'll have much more from you tomorrow and throughout the evening. Dave, thank you.